Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, as usual, we'll take few minutes to understand how this meditation practice will help for us to become better with our conventional life, and at the same time, how we can gain more spiritual success. So, when it comes to our day-to-day life, everybody look for happiness and satisfaction. Everybody try to gain something. And because of that, we interfere with more and more in this outside world, and this all the machines, technology, and become more fast. And as a result of that, what happens? Our focus, our understanding, our wisdom slow down, but at the same time something happens, this our thinking pattern. We think so fast. So our desires arise so fast. Because of that, sometimes we break down inside. So it is very important, even in the conventional life, once a while, if you can little bit slow down. So whatever you do, start to slow down. Anything in day-to-day life, any action that whatever you do, physical action, slow down. And if you do cleaning, if you do cooking, washing, if you exercise, if you walk, try to slow down. Slow as much as you can. When you slow down, something start to experience inside you. So when you slow down, more and more you start to get connect with the action. So once you get connect with the action, you become more aware about the action. So then when it comes to meditation, so whatever the primary mental object you have, and consciously slow down your awareness. Learn to wait a little bit. If you observe the inhalation, exhalation, let the inhalation, exhalations to happen itself, but the observation, the observer, put it to kind of like a waiting point. Not to ponder, not to look into something. So that will give you more clarity whatever you experience. And when you slow down, little by little, you gain more space to make it more clear, and you can accurate with the actions you perform. You can try it. You can try. You get out of most of the mistakes. And sometimes it feels kind of like a boring when you slow down, because that we used to think fast. When you think fast, your understanding becomes slow. So our main purpose is gaining the ultimate wisdom. Thinking is not going to work for us, as you know. How many things you already thought about life, but that anything doesn't work like that way. But deeply, when you understand something, it's going to resonate with you. So that's why start to practice to slow down yourself. And more give time to whatever that you do and make it perfect. And while you make it perfect, just make it perfect not enough by the time. So when you start to do it, you are capable to recognize it is profitable or not. If it is not profitable, no need to do it. No need to do your best for that. If it is unprofitable, then slowly you have to shift it. So you can see that when you slow down. And at the same time, today I'm going to bring you different avenue for yourself to little bit practice when it comes to our conventional mind, and at the same time to our spiritual mind. So this world, this life, this mind, these thoughts itself, we are constructed by thinking. This all constructed thought world we have. So then when you do it, what happened by the time it creates a certain pattern inside you. So knowingly or unknowingly, now you have a structure, you have a model to construct the world. That is what itself creates your samsara. So that constructed world brings us hopes. It gives us kind of like a purpose to become. So when you have intention to become, that is what the samsara. When the day you have the ability to get withdraw from that becoming nature, and it will give you the direction towards the Nibbana. So when you construct this world, from the beginning, you can't just stop it, because there is a deeper current, mental formations, our cankers, our habitual patterns, our leftover memory already within us, push us towards the future. So that's why deeper, you have the ability to guide your present moment of mind, your awareness. Your awareness not biased to any habitual patterns. Remember that. That is the important thing when it comes to our life. Always you have the present moment. If you are conscious, you can make any conscious decision. Your history cannot challenge for that. It doesn't matter how long your history, how strong it is, how strong your memory, still your present moment of mind has ability to change that direction. So that's why be aware about what is in the present moment in your mind. What is the condition of it? So to get into that, you can develop certain principles. You can develop a strategy to build your awareness. So there are few tools you need. So when it comes to Buddha's teaching, we always talk about profitable skills. And rather than merits, rather than accumulating merits, rather than doing good, if you are capable to develop your profitable skills, that will help you to develop your mind towards the liberation. So for that, you always have to merge your skills with something. So one is the skills always have to have will. Maybe you have skills, but if there is no will, that skill itself not going to work. So then you can categorize your skills to certain level. It is like this. Maybe you have high skill, but low level of will. Then you're not going to get the right result. Maybe you have a high will and low level of skills. And then also you're not going to get the right result. Maybe you have low level of skills and low level of will. So that way also you're not going to get the result. Of course, there is something, but you cannot get the best out of your moment. And so that's why you have to have the high level of will and high level of skills. That is where you need practice. Otherwise, you no need practice. So whatever it is there, you can go with. There are some people, no will, no skills. They always depending from things, others. So there are 5 categories. You have to have a skill and you have to have will. So some people have high skill, low level of will. Some people have low level of skill, high level of will. And some people have low level of will and low level of skills. Some people have high level of will, high level of skills. 5th category, there are people no skill, no will. So then measure yourself. When you want to fulfill something, always you have to have the skills and you have to have the will. So if something is lower than other, if it is not balanced, you cannot get the right result out of you. Your physical practice, your mental practice, both. So then look into it and make it balanced. Maybe you have skills, but if you don't have the will, then develop it. Look around. Get motivate yourself. And maybe you have a higher will, but low level of skills. Then it's going to become a struggle. You keep trying things, doesn't work. So then that's why you have to learn. So balance the skills and the will. The next one, very important when it comes to life. Your physical, your mental practice both. Energy and focus. So focus here we call about the awareness. It is not about kind of like a focusing to only one thing, being aware. But only practice point of view, we use the word focus. Energy and focus. Some people have high energy, low level of focus, cannot get the good result. Some people have high level of focus, low level of energy. That way also cannot get the good result. Some people have low level of energy, low level of focus. That way also not going to get the result. So then you have to have a high level of energy and high level of focus. That is where you can gain the good result out of your physical mental practice. And some people have no energy, no focus. They are always depending from other people. So somehow we are belong to this one of these 5 categories. So then always look into yourself. Maybe you have skills and will and balance it. Energy and focus, awareness, balance it. The next one is faith and the wisdom. If you have a high level of faith and a low level of wisdom, then it's going to become a disaster. If you have a high level of wisdom, low level of faith, then that also going to bring many difficulties to us. If you have a low level of faith and a low level of wisdom, that also going to bring difficulties. And when you have the high level of faith and the high level of wisdom, that is where you gain more profitable result out of your bodily, verbally, mentally actions. There are some people, they don't have any faith, they don't have any wisdom. So they are depending from others always. So when it comes to our human life, always remember, there are no 2 people going to be same in the world. It's not going to happen. Don't try to match it. It's not going to happen. So then, yourself as who you are, that you, the life that you develop, you are more capable to do things than you believe. But the thing is, how you can get into that higher level? The barrier is your own thoughts, your own mind, your own memory. What is the mechanism of our cognitive behavior, our constructed world? So there is a world outside, and with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, body, we perceive things, we recognize things. Out of your eye object, ear object, nose object, tongue object, mind object, your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, consciousness get the information. And then when it go to the brain, what happens? Your brain start to manipulate that all the informations, mixing with your leftover memory or mixing with your past experience or mixing with your cankers or the mental formations. And then you design very brand new world always. So that world you build in your mind is belong only to you. That's why there are no 2 people going to be the same in this world. So then always remember, just building that world itself not going to take you there. So then you have to always see out of your thinking, because what you think you become out of your thinking. What are the result you gain? That result profitable for you or unprofitable for you. So you have to evaluate it. And that way, whatever the world construct ourselves, you can change. So for that, you need a will. So listening to this, practicing these things in day-to-day life, looking around the world, and that is where we gain that will and the skills. So there are many in this path, 2,600 years through this timeline. There are many people attain to the liberation, enlightenment, freedom. They attaining to the wisdom. So that's why you can develop that skill in you. So for that, you have to have the open mind. And at the same time, you have to have the introspection to see and balance the skill, energy, and faith with the will, focus, and wisdom. If you balance these three things, so fundamentally, it's kind of like you are balancing the very basic property of development, or you can name it as success. Those are the pillars of becoming more better. There are many others, but if you mainly have these three, the skill, energy, faith, balance with the will, focus, or the awareness and the wisdom, you are capable to get the best out of your moment. And at the same time, that what you gain out of the moment, whatever the best you gain out of the moment, you are capable to recognize if it is profitable for you or not. Because there are a lot of people do their best, but doing just their best doesn't work, because if it is unprofitable, look at the world, more than any other time, people do many unprofitable things and they are so skillful. And in many ways, see that they do their best, but it is not profitable. Look at the world around. We have so much facilities more than any other time. And out of this, all the machines, technology, and out of this, all the Western philosophy. The Eastern philosophy is talk about the mind. So in the Western philosophy, it's everywhere in the world now. Out of the Western philosophy, we have the iPhone, we have the internet. So internet all over the world now. Everybody have cell phones, everybody have computer, everybody have TV, all over the world. See that, but still, are we gained our skills balance with the will, or the faith balance with the wisdom, or the energy balance with the focus? More and more it becoming unbalanced. So then always remember yourself. This is your life, this is your time, And more than any other time, you have the opportunity. Your grandparents, your ancestors, your parents didn't have this opportunity. But you are so blessed to have this soul. But still, out of this all, what you gain? Are you capable to access more wisdom than your parents, than your grandparents? Or are you gaining more ignorance? That's why you have to tap into the world. You have to tap into this universe. It's everything there that within yourself, you have more capabilities to design yourself and have the more better version for yourself. So practicing meditation or the Nibbana means you experience the highest of human mind. Rather than accumulating, holding, grasping, clinging, settling down with the feelings or the emotions. So settling down with that itself called the samsara. So, but if you are withdraw from it and you come to the experience mood, that experiencer itself become free from constructed mind. When you withdraw from the experience, you go to the constructed mood, building mood. Because while you experience something, you can't think about it. When you think what happened, you disconnect from experience. So then can you continue the experience mood? Can you tune to the experience frequency rather than thinking mode? So that is where you find the rabbit hole to go to the other side. So both within yourself. So then it's timeless. Your Nibbana Sansara timeless. When you think about to live, when you dream about to live, you already in the samsara. How long? Endless. But if you come to the very moment of experience and withdraw from that thinking mind, you come to the Nibbana. When the day you can do it 100%, it become a very irreversible experience to yourself. Anymore, the mind cannot go back to that thinking mood. So then you're going to be experienced. When you experience with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, when you experience the perception 100%, it's kind of like a live streaming, real timing, not later. There's no dropping signals. So it's more than the 5G. So you connect itself. It's kind of like now there's this new technology come, internet connection, fiber. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of flux. See, your human mind is more faster than this all. But somehow people have some ideas about that. That's the beauty of this Western philosophy, because whatever that we experience through mind, they try to get out of this material world. So you are capable to have this rather than hard wiring network, you can have a kind of like a very fiber level of experience. So then develop yourself rather than getting to this developing constructed mind, get into experience mind. Be with that. Have the confidence to experience. And that is where you can say how capable your mind and what is the beauty of this human mind. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit now. Your right palm on your left, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So scan head to toes yourself 3 times and say Swapatdeva, or may I be well and happy. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. When it happens through the sensation, recognize it. When you recognize, slow down your awareness as much as you can. Do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Being Suva, frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. All six directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. Also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata chammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya imaya dhammanudhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi Attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam ha paribunjissami idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.